So you ever get that time where you're texting someone and it seems like they just have nothing to say, like they just keep saying yeah, okay. They answer your question basically but don't give you more to go off of, or don't seem like they're engaging with the conversation at all. That could be considered dry texting, and I'm pretty sure everybody has dry texted before, I know myself included, when I'm not energized or something like that. So to fix dry texting, I'm gonna give you some solutions. So one solution, if you're texting someone and they just keep saying yeah, okay, ask them a question that you feel like they're interested in. And if you don't know what they're interested in, just simply say, hey, what hobbies, like what are 2 or 3 hobbies you like to do when you're not at home or doing something? Ask a 2 or 3 hobbies question. That way you can kind of see what they're interested in, right? Then when they give you the interest in, for examples, I'm just gonna give an example. I like Love and Hip Hop, I like basketball, or I like manicures, getting my nails done, right? 3 things right there, right? This is not for any gender, I'm just giving a random example. So say you got 3 topics to go off of. Just simply go dive into one of those topics. You're like, oh, you like nails and manicures, so usually what day you go treat yourself? Or what's the perfect day including manicures and stuff? How would that perfect day go for you? And then that will, what I'm saying, they got some info to go off there. Or if it's say for basketball, oh, you like basketball? I like LeBron James. Do you have a certain favorite player you like? Or is there a league you like to watch? Just go off their interests. And then use that interest that they like and try to bridge that and just keep flowing off that. Now, I'm not going to say that always works, because sometimes people are really dry. Some people are really just really dry, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's just how they text. Some people are not really texters. So for people that's still giving you dry, even though you're going off what they're like and their interests in your topics, and you feel like you're being very engaging, what I will recommend next is they're still dry texting and you still want to communicate with them, ask them, hey, would you be okay with talking on the phone? That's another solution. You can ask if they are talking on the phone. Now, granted, I will say there's some people that can't talk on the phone. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do about that. Some people can't talk, some people can't text. It just, so there's nothing you can do about that. So if you do run into that situation, you gotta just make do what you got. If you're really interested in that person and you really want to talk to that person, you're just going to have to figure out, okay, they text like this, maybe I should approach like this. Now, I'm not saying change your whole personality. I'm not saying do all that, because then it'll just be fake. Be yourself, but try to see what they like. And it sucks sometimes, you do got to do that, but at the same time, every day some people are just not engaging. And then sometimes you run out of topics to talk about. Some people actually, it just becomes, after talking every day, sometimes you just realize your conversation is, hey, what you doing today? Oh, that's cool. And, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It just becomes a simple, what are you doing all day? And there's nothing new. Sometimes it be like that. So you gotta try to talk about current world news or current events that's going on that y'all both are interested in. And usually you can go off of that, and usually that will last you a day. So that's my tips, what I got for dry texting. Hopefully this helps. If it doesn't help, man, I try Reddit, try the internet. Maybe that'll help you out. And with that being said, enjoy the rest of your day.